Hey guys, what's up? I'm Rohit Khurana, host on Intellect. And in this video, I'm gonna compare the Lenovo K3 Note versus the Yureka Plus. Both phones are priced at 9999 or around 10,000 rupees. They both have 5.5-inch full high definition displays. They have more similarities than differences. Let's find out which one is better for you. Let's get started. I'll start with the design and build quality comparison of these two phones. The Lenovo K3 Note is slimmer, lighter and less wide compared to the Yureka Plus, which is slightly large in every dimension including the width, height as well as thickness. But they are very close and you can see them closely. They are very alike when it comes to exterior dimensions. The weight is also approximately same, but when it comes to strength and build quality, the Yureka Plus, which uses a metal ring reinforcement at front, looks to be more sturdy and also uses Gorilla Glass 3, whereas there is a hardened glass which is not Corning Gorilla Glass. So Yureka Plus seems to be slightly better built, but at the same time it's slightly larger, wider, taller, thicker and slightly heavier compared to the Lenovo K3 Note. Talking about the SIM card options, both phones are 4G compatible or LTE compatible. They are both dual SIM phones and they both support expandable memory. And along with that, they both support moving applications to SD card or installing apps directly on SD card in case of Lenovo K3 Note. And they both support USB OTG pen drives. We have tested it on both the phones. Talking of the display quality, they both get a 5.5-inch panel which is full high definition and comes with 401 pixel per inch pixel density. The quality of display is good on both and they are very rich looking panels. The color quality, viewing angles as well as the saturation level is good on both the phones. However, I find that Lenovo K3 Note is slightly more attractive when it comes to visual quality compared to the Yureka Plus. Talking about the audio playback quality, the Lenovo K3 Note gets Dolby Atmos surround software, which gives it the kind of effect that you would not get on an ordinary phone when you are listening to music through earphones. The Atmos software comes into play only when you listen to music through earphones or wire headset and does not work on the speakerphone of the phone. When it comes to speakerphone loudness quality, both are alike, but when it comes to earphone music quality, the Lenovo K3 Note is a hands down winner here. Talking about cameras, it is again a very close call. Both come with 13 megapixel rear facing shooters and 5 megapixel front facing shooters. Both the rear cameras take good quality pictures, come with a lot of modes and support HDR as well. We took pictures with both the cameras and found that the quality is very close and the front facing cameras are also very close in terms of quality. However, in front facing camera department, I find that the Lenovo K3 Note produces slightly better images, and with the rear facing camera as well, it's a close call, but I think that K3 Note is doing a slightly better job. However, there is not a lot of difference between the camera performance of these two phones, but I find K3 Note has slightly better image quality with both front as well as rear cameras. Next comes up performance and benchmarks, and here these two phones are very different and there is a very interesting irony here. The Lenovo K3 Note comes with an octa-core 1.7 GHz MediaTek processor, whereas the Yureka Plus comes with a Snapdragon 615, the same processor that was found on the Yureka. The 615 Snapdragon heats up slightly more compared to the octa-core 1.7 GHz, but Lenovo has put in some control softwares which prevents heating and limits the performance of the cores when the phone heats up. While gaming, we observe that there is slight lag in the performance after some time of gaming, which means that the phone, when it heats up, the Lenovo K3 Note gets throttled performance, which gives you slight lag on performance when it comes to gaming. But at the same time, it prevents the phone from getting too hot. The maximum temperature that we observed on this phone was up to around 40-42 degrees. Whereas on the Yureka Plus, which comes with Snapdragon 615, we found that there is no such throttling going on, but it heats up more and reaches temperature of 45 degrees easily. This is a small difference of around 3 degrees, but when it comes to gaming performance, they are very close, but after heating up, the K3 Note becomes laggy, whereas the Yureka Plus does not lag that much. So it is a trade-off. If you want a phone that doesn't heat up but you are ready to compromise on performance a little bit, K3 Note is the phone to go with. But if you are a performance junkie and do not mind heating the phone, then the Yureka Plus is a better phone for gaming because it will give you better overall performance. In terms of synthetic benchmark numbers, We got a score of around 45,000 on Antutu on the K3 Note and around 35,000 on the Yureka Plus, which is again very different, but these are synthetic benchmarks. In real life performance, they come very close because there is no throttling here. But again, heating problem is more pronounced on the Yureka Plus compared to K3 Note, which also heats up, but not that bad. Talking about other differences, the software on these two phones are vastly different. There is Cyanogen Mode 12 running on top of Lollipop on the Yureka Plus, whereas there is Vibe UI running on top of Lollipop on the Lenovo K3 Note. They both have Android Lollipop underneath, so the functionalities are similar, but Cyanogen Mode 12 is much more feature rich and has much more functionalities and customization option that compared to what you get on the Vibe UI from Lenovo. Talking of the software experience, there is close to no bloatware on the Yureka Plus, whereas there are a lot of pre-installed applications that you get on the K3 Note, which includes some utilities, navigation softwares, etc. But it is not that bad a deal, so it's not a deal breaker when it comes to bloatware, but there is more bloatware on the K3 Note. Another very important factor, that is battery life. The Lenovo K3 Note gets a 3000 mAh battery compared to a 2500 mAh battery on the Yureka Plus. With additional 500 mAh battery or around 20% more battery, you will get more battery life on the K3 Note, considering that they both come very close when it comes to performance. So in terms of absolute battery life, the K3 Note with a more optimized software and lesser heating will give you longer battery life. It will last 1 to 1.5 day for an average moderate user, and the Yureka Plus will last for around 1 full day for a moderate or average user. Talking about value for money and verdict, both phones are very high when it comes to value for money factor. They both are priced at 9999 or 10,000 rupees. They are both beautiful phones when it comes to design, display, quality and overall build. They are both a very good buy. If you are looking for a gaming oriented phone, Yureka Plus is slightly better, has more features. But if you are looking for a more refined experience and do not need that high a performance, you can go for Lenovo K3 Note, which is also a very good performer in absolute terms. If you are a music junkie and listen to a lot of music on headphones, the Lenovo K3 Note has an advantage because it comes with Dolby Atmos software, which will give you much more pleasurable experience. So with that, we come to end of this comparison video. We hope you enjoyed watching it. If you want to pick up either of these phones, I'm leaving direct links in the description section below where you can pick them up for the best price. If you enjoyed watching this comparison video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up by pressing the like button below, and for more such videos, make sure to hit the red subscribe button. I hope to see you on my next video. This is your host Rohit Khurana signing off. Thanks for watching.